Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video we have a Stitch Fix unboxing and try on. This is a service that I've tried a couple of times now and this is the third time that I'm trying it. If you're not aware of what Stitch Fix is, it's basically an online shopping personal shopper kind of experience, and you can go on as frequently as you like and request what they call a fix, and this is where you are assigned a stylist who will send you a selection of 5 different clothing items, but it can also be clothing, handbags, shoes, coats, jewellery and things like that. It can be a mixture of anything. The cost of this service is a £10 styling fee, but if you do decide to keep anything that you are sent, this £10 will then be deducted from the total of the items that you decide to keep. If you don't like anything that you get sent and you do decide to send it all back, you will just lose out on that £10 styling fee. As I say, this is now the third time that I've tried this service and I have been really enjoying it. It is definitely a way of kind of getting out of my fashion comfort zone, and it's also really nice to see what someone else would kind of dress you in. Bear in mind this person hasn't physically seen you, they are just basing it on a profile that you fill in. There is a style survey that you fill in just after you sign up, and it does go over your sizes in all different items. It goes over your kind of height, weight, what you're comfortable in wearing. Like for me, for example, I said I don't like wearing anything low cut and I don't wear kind of a lot of office gear. I just tend to wear smart casual tops and jeans sort of 7 days a week really, because I do work in a relaxed office, so I don't need to wear office clothes. You can also say how frequently you receive certain items, so if you never want to receive a pair of shoes from them, you can mark that as never. Same with kind of jewellery, handbags, tops, jeans, jackets, anything like that. I think the option is occasionally, never, or all the time, or something like that. So you can say what kind of items you are looking to receive. You can also set a budget for those items. I do have my profile set on the cheapest option for every single item. There's I think 3 price ranges per bracket. So for tops it's like £20 to £40, 40 to 60, 60 to 100. Jeans probably start at like £30 or something, 30 to 50. 50 to 70, 75 to 100 and so on. They do have that for each individual item, so you can bespoke the service to yourself as much as you want. And then if there are further things that you think the stylist should know about yourself that you don't feel like you've answered in the questions, there is a note section at the back of your style profile that you can complete, that will be there kind of permanently each time. And then when you do set up a fix, there's also a box to speak to your stylist at that time to say what you are specifically looking for in the next box you are receiving. Because this is now my third time, I believe I am still using the same stylist I had for my first and second boxes. This is an option that you do get on checkout. They do say to you, if you were to do a fix in the future, do you want the same stylist, a different stylist, or leave it up to them? So I've kept the same stylist because I do think that they have kind of got what kind of things I like at this point, and I don't feel comfortable now being on my third box starting again. So how I'm going to do this video is I will go through and show you each of the items I was sent, and as I'm talking about it I will insert a short try on clip, and then I will let you know the prices of each item and which items I'm going to keep. So for my style notes for this fix, I asked for a handbag that I could use for work, as well as a sort of long sleeve semi-casual top for work. I do get quite hot if I wear kind of jumpers for work, so I tend to, where possible, just wear kind of long sleeve cotton t-shirts so that if I get cold I can put a cardigan on, but I tend to be just the right temperature. I was looking for a new top like that to wear for the office. I did get a handbag in my fix last time, but it wasn't quite my style, so I did give the stylist at the time kind of comments and feedback on the bag that I was returning. When they've hopefully looked at this one, they've then looked at those notes. Another thing, when you are doing your checkout process, you do have a section on each item where you kind of rate it based on price, size, how it fits, if it's close to your style, and then you can put any comments of if it wasn't quite right, why. And again, this then helps the stylist kind of get a better feel for you, especially in the first couple of fixes. The last couple of fixes that I did, there has been a returns bag in the box for me to then put the items that I'm sending back, and it's already pre-labelled and everything like that, and then I can just send it back via the post office. So now it looks like they've changed things slightly. I think it's probably for environmental reasons, because I was keeping the box that they'd sent me and then they were using a new fresh bag to send things back, and now they've just sent a returns label for me to put on the existing box and send back that way. I also believe that they have changed the checkout process in that you do have a bit longer now to try on and return the items. It used to be you had to check out within 3 days, and then I think it has a couple of extra days then to return the items via the post office. Now you get 7 days, but I believe that's to complete the whole process, so that is to check out and also return the items. So I think that is a little bit better, because 3 days was quite tight to turn things round, and it did mean that I used to always get my box on a Wednesday so that I could get it back to the post office on the Saturday. I did have a bit of an issue with my box this month in that for some reason it got stuck with the stylist and didn't get sent to me on the day that I expected it. But the matter was resolved really quickly, and their customer service was great, and they did give me £10 credit against my account for the inconvenience of me not getting the box when I was supposed to. It was then sent out within a couple of days, and I did receive it, I think it was the following Monday, so only a few days after. And for the £10 credit, especially because I wasn't specifically waiting for anything, I would say I'm quite happy with that, and then it's then meant that it can be taken off something in this box then. So let me show you the items that I got. The first was this handbag, and this is an Oasis handbag, a black handbag with a front pocket. I haven't done a try on clip as such for this one, but I've kind of put it closer to the camera and zoomed around it and things like that. But it is a zipped bag, which was the issue, that the last one didn't really have a zip like this. It's got a decent amount of space inside, it's got an inside pocket, and then I'm not too sure what the leather pocket on the inside is. It doesn't look big enough for a phone, so I don't know if it's supposed to be for a card. And then you've got the front pocket as well, so it is an ideal size handbag for work and is close to what I was looking for. I do prefer a crossbody bag. I don't really like kind of handbags that sit there like that, especially because to me they're kind of more smarter looking, and because I do wear kind of casual clothes, I don't think it'd go quite right with the kind of things I wear for work. So size wise and everything like that, it was really, really close. It just wasn't a crossbody bag. So I am going to send this one back. The next thing I was sent was a piece of jewellery. I can't remember if you can say your preference of colour for jewellery, whether you want gold or silver or rose gold or anything like that. It's been a while since I filled in my survey. But this is a really tangled up necklace. I've had this out the box 3 times, and 3 times I've had to untangle it. I have filmed a try on clip of this one so you can see sort of how it is and how it sits, but it is 2 sort of diamond encrusted stars on a 3-tier chain. It is nice and dainty, and on a previous fix I did actually ask for jewellery, so they've obviously gone back and looked and seen that I asked for it but didn't get sent it, so that they've sent it this time. There we go, untangled it now. So that is kind of how it is. It's really pretty, but it's not quite my aesthetic. The stars are a little bit too big for what I like, and having tried it on, I think for something like that I would prefer it in gold. So that is something that I can update then on my notes for if I do get sent something like this in the future. The next item I was sent was this dress, which is a gorgeous colour and a colour that I regularly wear. This is brand Morvette, which I think I've had things from in the past, and it's kind of a knotted dress, which obviously you can't see very well from me holding up, but I will put the try on clip in. You can't see how long it is on the try on clip because of the way I had the camera positioned, but it goes to round about mid calf, so it's a nice length and the sleeves are a really nice fit. I'm just not struck on the middle section at all. I had to position the knot a few different ways and I just didn't feel like it was very flattering to me at all. Quality wise, it is nice and soft, and it was really, really comfortable. I just know I'd be repositioning the kind of knot and I wouldn't feel 100% comfortable in it. So this one is a no, but it's a shame because it would have been a nice addition to my wardrobe. Then we have this top from Warehouse, and this is a kind of 2 different material top. I don't know how well it will show here or on the try on clip, but the sleeves are that kind of cottony polyester shiny type material, and then the middle is more chiffony. I'm probably describing these really wrong. Main body is 100% polyester, and then the sleeves are 95% viscose and 5% elastane. Yeah, okay, so the middle bit is polyester and this bit is viscose, which means it's gonna crease a lot. Not a massive fan of the material viscose. This was one that when I first opened it, I was thinking it was going to be a keeper straight away, but having tried it on, I don't feel like it sits quite right, and it doesn't really do me any favours. So this one is going to go back, but I was very, very nearly keeping this one because it is the style and kind of colours that I like, but just fit wise it wasn't quite right, and it also wasn't the cheapest of things for top, but I know it's French Connection. Then the final thing they sent was another long sleeve top, but this one kind of ticks all the boxes. This is again by the brand Morvet, and it does have the same kind of soft material as the dress, it's just a little bit thinner. So it's this really nice khaki green colouring. It does have some kind of ruching on the sides, but the sleeves are a nice length. The body is a little bit longer than I tend to like, but if it's a little bit colder, it'd be quite good because it means obviously it won't ride up or anything, so it will keep me nice and warm, but not too warm in my office. So yeah, this one is a really nice top, and this is one that I am actually going to keep. So going over the prices, the orange French Connection top is £35, a lot more than I'd normally spend on just one top. The green Morvet, which is classed as a tunic top, is £30. The Morvet jersey dress is £45. The necklace is £25. And then the handbag from Oasis is £32. So I think for the handbag, I would be willing to pay that price, especially for an Oasis handbag. So that is a really good price. It's just not quite my style. I was pretty close to keeping the orange top and the handbag, but I am actually only just going to keep the khaki coloured jersey top. So that one is £30. So I have my £10 styling credit applied to that. I then also have the £10 credit that they applied for the inconvenience of my box being late, which means that this top is going to cost me £10 on checkout. Because of posting these videos in the past, I have had a few people use my referral link, which I am eternally grateful for. So my £10 styling fee was actually covered by the last of the credit that I had in my account. So it does mean that I am only paying £10 for this top because I had that bit of credit. I will leave my referral link in the description box below if this does seem like something you might like to give a go. The referral link should entitle you to £15 off your first fix, and how that works is they will charge you the £10 fix fee originally because they do need to have like a card on file and things, and then when it comes to checkout you will have the £15 taken off your balance, then off anything you wish to keep. Again, I'm grateful for anyone that has used my code. I don't feel like you need to because it is an affiliate code, and I do get some credit added to my account if you do use it. If you do, thank you in advance, but please don't feel any pressure to use that referral code if you don't want to. But I do really rate the service, and I do think it is fun to try and see what things you get sent kind of based on how you describe yourself and your style. I think my style has got a lot of things spot on this time, especially with the colour scheme of things. The dress and the two tops that I was sent, I would happily wear all of those colours. The handbag was really, really close, but just not quite. And again, the jewellery was kind of the thing I was looking for, but then seeing that in person made me realise it's not quite what I like and would potentially like gold. A good thing which I quite like doing is on the Stitch Fix app, when you log on, there's kind of like a daily sort of hot or not challenge thing where they will put an item of clothing up and you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and again that will go against your profile then. So certain things, if perhaps they look at an item and are going to send it to you, they might check and see if you've already been sent a picture of it or something similar and whether you've given it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. So to be honest, sometimes I log on to that for a bit of fun if I'm just flicking around on my phone, because I do quite like seeing the different fashion choices. But yeah, overall great service and I would recommend it, and if you do want to give it a try, that referral link is in the description box below, which will entitle you to £15 off, but please don't feel like you have to use it, but it's there if you do want to. So now I need to go and check out and find my returns label so that I can send these items back tomorrow. But that's it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.